Take control.
Never let them tell you you can't do it. Hard times, but you're gonna get through it. I promise you, cause I've been there. Got up and I put my mind to it. They told me no, but I told them yes. And I used to feel all alone, so depressed, but I fought back, now I smile again. If I ever fail, I'ma just try again. And I felt pain that I thought would never end, but I prayed long and I played my cards. Then the stars aligned, cause I worked hard. Then God went and threw me a curveball. I still swung, hit a home run, and looked fear in the face, I don't run. I seen that, but I'm still blessed. I come from a world of no love. I'm hustling off of my family, but I never had nothing handed me. People done shit to me you can't believe. Back in high school, bitches would laugh at me. Now they hitting me up, saying what's up. Do you remember me? I'm tryna fuck. Nah, I don't fuck with you. With the struggle hard, gotta hustle harder. Put me in the game, I'm the fucking starter. I'm the man in my city like Peter Parker. My only role model is my mama and father. I'ma pay their bills, stack that bread. So much damn shit going on in my head. Used to think that I'd be better off there. Then I realized every day is a blessing.
Alright, what's your guys' names?
Natanya Ordonez.
Megan Majeski.
Alright, what do you guys do here at Witchita State?
I study pre-dentistry.
I'm pre-physical therapy.
Cool. Alright, I want you to finish this line. Alright. Draco. Soldier.
She make
Y'all don't know, y'all get on TikTok at all?
She make
the thing that's going on?
Kinda. Yeah, no, not like faithfully.
She dang. So it takes 7 years to become a lawyer, including 4 years of undergraduate school, so 7 years total. So knowing this, do you feel like we should have learned the law and stuff before we turned 18, before we're an adult, you know?
Yeah, I would say. Kind of just know how the justice system works.
Yeah.
On the more paper form, I would say. Just knowing all the different forms that go into legal processes and stuff like that. I wish I knew a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of reforms and just a lot of stuff in the legal system that I don't really know about, or that I wish I knew more about.
Yeah, there's some really weird laws out there. I think in Nebraska you can't spit on the ground or shoot gun or something weird like that. You know, and people probably get in trouble or get fines for that because they don't know. Instead, we learned
don't jaywalk.
Huh? Yeah, no, I mean in high school, we learned about stuff we don't use to this day, like geometry. And, I mean, you know, if you measure something, that's all you really need. But finding the other side of a triangle, unless you're a math person, you know, can you think of a class that you don't use at all that you took in high school or elementary?
Honestly, most math classes.
Most math classes?
Yeah.
What about you?
Probably physics classes.
Physics? So the hard sciences?
Yeah.
Upper level sciences?
I feel like STEM classes are important.
Yeah, of course.
But there's just so much focus on STEM classes that we forget about home ec, about personal finance, just all those soft skill classes. But they just put a lot of focus on meeting the curriculum and stuff like that.
Right. So, do you feel like that's because of the job market? They need more people to do those jobs, not necessarily be chefs or have restaurants maybe, but you know, we need people for those type of jobs. I think that might, yeah.
Right now, especially because there's a bigger older population, they need more medical and healthcare people.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
So you think healthcare is more of a need right now?
Yeah, I would say so.
I feel like a lot of girls, I'm not sexist, all right? But a lot of girls want to be nurses just because it's a good career path.
Yeah.
There's always going to be sick people and all that, so yeah. And, you know, dentist is medical. People need their teeth looked at, so.
I think it's just, money. I think it's just money. I think people are going into professions that make money. And
Bands, that's our check, talking.
Engineering, medical care. I mean, those bring in good bucks, rather compared to a school teacher.
Right. We need teachers, though.
But, you still need a teacher, but not everyone has to work to be a teacher because of the pay.
Yeah.
So.
I think in the U.S., we're the lowest like rate with that, like teachers getting paid. Like other countries, they get paid a lot, but here it's not fair. You know, everybody just wants to put a ball in a hoop or hit a home run and be a millionaire, but we need teachers. We don't need the athletes.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's not fair. How do you guys feel learning here at college? Do you feel like you'll be ready to work as soon as you graduate?
I think there's a lot.
You smiling really hard.
I personally think that we learn a lot, but I've talked to people already in the field, and they say it's about half and half. Learning from experience versus learning what you learn in school.
Yeah, you can't learn all out of the book. You gotta physically get up. And,
I feel like it just has to be a lot more hands-on rather than school talk, book, textbook. And there's just a lot of unnecessary fees that go into higher education that I'm just damn, is it really worth it to pay?
It costs money just to go park over there.
Exactly. They're just little loopholes that you have to jump through to get your degree. It's just the little annoyances of all that. I'm just wow, all that kind of just contradicts what I'm actually learning in my experience.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, college is a business. I don't know if y'all figured that out yet. Pump out these workers. So you said you're a junior here. So what you've learned so far, do you feel like it is half and half? Like you'll have to learn more as you get into the job field versus learning it all here?
Definitely.
What would you change about it, or is it fine to you?
I mean, for me, I'm not really learning anything pertaining to dentistry here because you have to get just a bachelor's in science or something like that to go into. It's kind of like medical school. You get taught everything else in the upper level. You're basically just filling all those baby steps that you don't get in there.
Why?
So I don't want to offend you, but do you feel like it's a waste of time to have to go get a bachelor's degree and then go to dental school and not just go straight into?
I would say I just hate how long it is.
Yeah.
Because a bachelor's degree can range from the 4 traditional years to 6 plus 10. I mean, it's just really some people's timelines just don't meet up right away, and you'd kind of just want to be done and over with it, but just life happens.
What if you fail a class?
Exactly. I mean, one class can set you apart off your timeline, so then that just waits and puts more time in between where you can apply to go to that division schools. And I feel like that's with a lot of medical programs. If you don't meet all those basic requirements, you just can't even apply or get a chance to apply. So
you guys have scholarships here?
Not very much.
How much debt are you in the world?
At least 2 loans deep, so
two
it's not.
racks?
It's probably 9,000.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
You go to a D1 big school.
We both transferred though from a community college, so that's a
smart.
bit different.
Yeah, so it's pretty cheap.
Go to community college first and transfer it, please. Don't go straight in.
Don't go.
Because you're gonna take the same classes. It's gonna be harder with all these people versus just being at home. Small school, transfer
and 10 times more expensive.
Just make sure they transfer in. That's what I did. All right, cool. All right, so what makes a guy attractive? Does height matter?
Sadly, yeah.
So they just.
I mean, okay, I'm not that tall, but I know for tall girls, they want someone who's a little taller than them.
Yeah.
At least tall as them or a little bit taller, but really not really. I mean, I'm a sucker for teeth, for dentistry, so I mean, I'm always looking for good, nice teeth.
We want somebody with wrecked teeth anyway, they chew tobacco or dip. Or
I
can't.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, all right, guys like twerking, right? Most guys. What's the male equivalent of that? When you see a guy do something, that's a turn on, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When a guy, I think it's the pelvic thrust. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like that.
I think whenever they can basically just do what they talk.
The magic.
They're hey, I can go do that. I'm okay, go ahead, show off.
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence and be able just to pull it out. Or
pull it out. Pull it out.
Just pull it off with confidence. I mean, any guy who can pull off confidence and just say, oh yeah, I can do that, they could totally butcher it, but at least they were confident trying.
Did you watch Magic Mike?
I've never seen
Never seen one of those?
I've seen the first one.
So like what part of them they're like, you know when they're dancing and stuff, like rolling their stomach? Is that like hot? Or no? Okay.
It's not a turn up for me.
Okay.
I don't know. A guy who could twerk, I mean, I'm like, oh, okay.
A guy shaking his butt's attractive?
Yeah. Why not? Like, don't guys, they're like, no, I don't want to shake my butt.
I mean, I've been told I have cake. I've been told I have cake, but I don't twerk. I don't twerk. All right. What is it about gray sweatpants too? I hear that a lot. Like, you know,
It's
what
just,
is it?
I don't know, it just accentuates the leg.
The leg?
The leg, I mean, you're like, wow.
Sure, it's
you
not
got nice
the
legs.
print.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, thanks for talking to me, guys. And since you were talking to me, I'm going to go ahead and give you some money. Because we got a little debt we got to pay off, right?
Go ahead.
I'm going to give you guys $20.
Nice.
You're amazing.
Don't
Shout out.
What should they do?
What should we do?
Give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Like and
And subscribe.
comment and subscribe.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thanks for talking to me.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.